Hit hard on the ground is short. Perdomo on to first. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swung on, belted. That's back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the lineup flips over. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Nope.
That misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. And a base hit. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. Let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Ketel Marte. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second. No outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And ball 1.
You know, these D-backs do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off. He was late. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Perdomo coming home. He'll score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Steele won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
new
the
pitcher
Chicago
on now,
Cubs.
Caleb Thielbar.
Number 24.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Thielbar.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Josh Naylor. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Good hitters count the 2-0. That's inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Bases loaded,
right fielder,
nobody out.
Corbin
And now the right
Carroll.
fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the air, left field, down the line, brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Adrian Del Castillo will hit next. Fly to left his first time.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker sizes this one up, makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Randall Grichuk now. He's 0 for 1. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Two outs.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Naylor off of first with 2 away. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. On the ground to third. They get the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. Now here is Jon Berti. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And there's a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying
Kyle
up the
Tucker.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Yeah, the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a miss. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Man at first, 1 away. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Lined into right. Carroll flashes the leather on the running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks leading by 5, top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
Ball 2.
Now fly ball to right center. Carroll sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. One left for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tyson Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Doubled his first time.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And there's a ball. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Gurriel gets a piece. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to the left. On to first. He made the pitcher earn that out
now
after a long at bat.
Fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. He's 2 for 2. Just
inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Just missed.
Inside.
Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One left for Arizona. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Justin Turner. Kelly back to work. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first, and now it's Dansby Swanson. Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Going to count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Cubs 1. Back here in the desert, down to third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That one misses, and that is ball one. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. The 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Draws the walk there.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyson Miller done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the Chicago
Brazier
Cubs.
will take over here.
And he comes on here for the first time this season.
Brazier.
And I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that. So we'll see how he settles in.
Now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Outside low, 2-0. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting.
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next, Randal Grichuk. 0 for 2 in this one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merryweather getting loose out there. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Happ on the move. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-1. Here's Gurriel.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And that's way high. 1-0. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one fouled off. And a 1-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Hoerner now.
Nico Hoerner.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can
Now
see
batting,
already,
third
his
baseman,
bat
John
stays
Birdie.
in the zone on. Plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hoerner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So they're at the corners now. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's a base hit, run scores. Throw into third, and he's out. So a man aboard, and now Seiya Suzuki. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Loud.
Now pitching.
One out. Runner at
at
second. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Ryan Thompson.
Smoked into left, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him. Here's the catcher to hit, Miguel Amaya. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And into the pool. It's out of here. Their third home run of the inning. And this game is tied. It's 7-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And that should be extra bases. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Fastball for a strike at 95. Base knock right field. The throw in. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
These hitters are relentless.
Third baseman, John
Just
Birdie.
till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And now, John Birdie. That to right. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. But they push 6 runs. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Now pitching for
Back
the
down for the
Chicago
bottom of the
Cubs.
6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merryweather.
Julian Merryweather.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit left side. Toss to Turner. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. There's a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Misses inside. 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. And a count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
That's a really good take.
Perdomo over at second. Marte at first. 1 gone. And that'll load the bases. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Across is the runner from first, and they lead by 3.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Round second, digging for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the manager.
Pitching for
Ryan
the Chicago
Presley will
Cubs.
take over. This is his
Number
3rd
55.
time out this year.
Ryan Presley.
Now a chance for Adrian Del Castillo. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Towards first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Randall Grichuk. And first offering is fouled off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
Joe
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He nails one out to right. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 12-8, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
McCarthy racing over to make the catch. So digging in, Ian Happ.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Cubs, Justin Turner. That one ripped left field, back there. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's their 2nd home run. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
That one in triple digits.
Number 63.
0-1.
Justin Martinez.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Amaya hauls it in, and there's one away. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Presley, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And a couple of quick outs.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher Miguel Amaya.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 12-10. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. That's long gone. They go back to back. His first homer of the year. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit.
Number 19. Ryan Nelson.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. McCarthy on a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that.
Ripped into center, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now here is Seiya Suzuki. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-12. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ,
Number 33.
the Happ Daddy.
A.J. Happ.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his fourth hit of the game.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. They are
Pitching for the
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
number 45. Gilbert Diaz.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. And a ground ball to first, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Last half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 17-12. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Presley back to work. This to third. Over to first. They get the out on Marte.
Now batting third baseman, Eugenio.
So now it's the